The brilliant mind of the week is John Napier and his impressive development of logarithms. John Napier, who lived from 1550 to 1617, was a Scottish mathematician, physicist, and astronomer, primarily known for his revolutionary invention of logarithms. He was born into nobility at Merchiston Castle in Edinburgh, which allowed him to dedicate significant time to mathematical studies alongside managing his estate. Key contributions. 1. Logarithms. His most significant contribution was the development of logarithms, published in 1614. Napier spent about 20 years developing this concept, which simplified complex calculations by converting multiplication into addition and division into subtraction. This was particularly valuable for astronomers and navigators who had to perform complex calculations. 2. Decimal point. He is credited with introducing the decimal point in mathematics, making it easier to work with decimal fractions. 3. Napier's bones. He invented a mechanical calculation device known as Napier's bones or Napier's rods, which was a form of abacus that could perform multiplication and division. Major works: Mirifici Logarithmorum Canonis Descriptio, 1614. His groundbreaking work introduced logarithms to the world. The book included a detailed set of logarithmic tables and explanations of their use. Rhabdologiae, seu numerationis per virgulis libri duo, 1617. Published shortly before his death, this book described Napier's bones and other calculating devices he invented. A Plain Discovery of the Whole Revelation of St. John, 1593. Interestingly, this was his first published work and was a religious text interpreting the Book of Revelation, reflecting his deep religious interests. Impact. Napier's invention of logarithms was revolutionary for its time. Henry Briggs, a contemporary mathematician, visited Napier, and together they developed common base 10 logarithms, which became known as Briggsian logarithms. This collaboration led to even more practical applications of logarithms in various fields. A fascinating aspect of Napier's work is that he developed logarithms before the advent of exponents as we know them today. He approached the concept through a geometric and kinematic framework, making his achievement even more remarkable. Napier's geometric and kinematic approach to logarithms. Napier's original conception of logarithms was detailed in his Mirifici Logarithmorum Canonis Descriptio, 1614. He approached logarithms through a geometric model involving two moving points. He imagined two lines, one with a point moving at constant velocity, arithmetic sequence, and another with a point moving at a speed proportional to its distance from the endpoint, geometric sequence. The relationship between these two moving points helped him establish the connection between geometric and arithmetic sequences, which is the fundamental basis of logarithms. His kinematic model can be described mathematically through different formulas named Napier's logarithm. Key historical sources that discuss this include A History of Mathematics by Carl B. Boyer discusses Napier's geometric approach in detail. John Napier Life, Logarithms, and Legacy by Julian Havel, 2014, extensively covers his mathematical methods. However, I should note that you should verify these sources independently, as I cannot guarantee the complete accuracy of these citations. For the most accurate understanding of Napier's original approach, I'd recommend consulting his original work, Mirifici Logarithmorum Canonis Descriptio, and its companion volume, Mirifici Logarithmorum Canonis Constructio, published posthumously in 1619, which contains more detailed explanations of his methods. Napier's achievement is remarkable because he developed this sophisticated mathematical concept without modern algebraic notation or the concept of exponents as we understand them today. His geometric and kinematic framework allowed him to conceptualize and explain logarithms in terms that were understandable to his contemporaries. Several Scottish institutions preserve Napier's legacy and original works. The University of Edinburgh has significant holdings of Napier's work, including some original manuscripts and early editions. This makes sense historically since Napier lived and worked near Edinburgh at Merchiston Castle. Merchiston Castle, Napier's home, is now part of Edinburgh Napier University's Merchiston campus. While not a museum per se, the university celebrates its connection to Napier and maintains some historical artifacts. The National Library of Scotland in Edinburgh holds several original copies of Napier's published works, including early editions of Mirifici Logarithmorum Canonis Descriptio. The National Museum of Scotland in Edinburgh has some artifacts related to Napier, including examples of Napier's bones, his calculation devices. If you liked the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching.